Hi, Peter Charles here. And in one of my recent videos on Fujifilm autofocus, somebody mentioned in the comments that the touchscreen focus or the touchscreen shooting is not reliable and it has a high miss rate. So I thought, let's give it a try. So let's see the results. Now, when that fellow made that comment, I went down the basement with my XM5. I turned the touchscreen on, touchscreen focus, went downstairs, took some shots, no problem. I reported that to him, and he said that's too limited a sample, which is right, it is too limited a sample. So I did some in my basement on touch focus. I did touch shooting in my office. Then I went for a walk. And I went around town and just shot pictures, which I'll put up in a couple of minutes. But what I found was a very high hit rate, like as in 100%. I shot about 50 photos under a variety of conditions, and they all came out. And what I did was, on the screen, I used different areas of the screen. I didn't shoot in the middle all of the time. I thought that wouldn't be fair. So I stuck some of the focus spots in the corners and near the bottom, moved it around, and I operated like this just with my thumb. So I held the camera in this fashion and just picked my focus spot and, allowed the camera to shoot. Now, I did notice one thing: there is a bit of a lag. When you press, it focuses, then it shoots, and it's got to be close to a second. And I'm wondering if that's why people have problems, is that they are not very patient with that. It's a possibility. Anyway, let's look at some results here. And I put out 4 pictures, and I took the pictures, and then I've put next to them is the enlargement of the focus area. Now, this is shot with the Fujifilm PZ lens of 15 to 45 millimeter. It is not a sharp lens, so you're going to see a little bit of softness here, but that's the lens, not the focusing. The other thing is I'm shooting wide open at 5.6. I have the camera set on full auto, as if I was just an ordinary photographer with the limited technical skills. Put the thing on auto, go around, tap the screen and focus and shoot. So the camera is choosing to shoot wide open most of the time, and that is probably where the lens is the least sharp. So not the perfect results for sharpness, but you can see that it is in focus. All of these shots are in focus. And as I say, I shot about 50 and I did not have a single miss. So when you are, reading comments about, oh, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, or this is not very reliable, sometimes it's the way people use the equipment. You can't get away from that. And I had my own problems with shooting with my X100T. I tended to be a little bit too fast with the shutter release, and I wasn't giving it enough time to focus. I know about release priority and all that kind of stuff. But nevertheless, I was still getting out of focus shots because I was rushing. And I had to train my finger to go just a little slower, give the camera that brief moment to focus before I actually kicked in. So that half press, then fire. And I wasn't doing that with my street photography. So these are the sorts of things I wonder when people complain about Fujifilm, how much of it is user error and how much of it is the equipment. And it's just getting used to the equipment and getting used to the limitations, because they all have limitations. So anyway, there you go. That was my result. 50 shots, 100% hit rate. I will do this again, and I'll go out with a better lens on this camera. And perhaps I'll find something a bit more challenging in the way of subject matter, and I'll shoot a bunch more, maybe 200 shots, and we'll see what the miss rate is like. So I'll report back. The weather's crap. I'll wait till we got a nice day, and I'll go out and do it again, and we'll see what the results are. Cheers.